Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 6. We are playing at... No. We are playing as Deity level Australia. We are playing at epic speed on Island Plates map, and we're currently in a war against Japan. We've already taken half their cities. They literally, as far as I can tell, have 4 total cities. We're going to do that. We really only need the capital for the victory, but we may as well polish off the rest of them. A lot of them are pretty developed. Sendai a little bit less, although it also controls the strait over here. So not having control of that would be really annoying. Combined arms just kicked in, which means we can get our destroyer unit at this point. And, very interestingly, we also unlock uranium, of which we have one source over here. Do we have a builder nearby for me to go and farm, or cut out the farm? Looks like no at this time. We are getting one over here in Villic. In 2 turns, Class Struggle is going to come in. We'll probably go and get the improved builder tech with the extra build uses. We are building a few in a few different places, so it wouldn't be too terrible. And maybe I'll actually buy one at that point. For now, what I'm going to do is I will chop here, giving us a production boost in Vienna, which means this builder finishes early, which means it doesn't get the benefit of the charges. It's fine. Here, just queue up another one. That's okay. So... where was that uranium? It was quite far, wasn't it? Oh, this has got to get fixed. That's a Japanese ironclad armada. I'm a little bit worried about that along the way. Tell you what, why don't we just go and do this first? And the uranium was over by Innsbruck, yeah. Okay. Battleship armada, you're coming around. Oh, yes. Because we're probably just going to go and finish off China after we're done with Japan. Alright, you have finished the cattle here, so... Oh. Huh? I didn't get... What? Why did it go over to the next turn? Did I accidentally, like, right-click this, and does that force the next turn? I knew you can, like, shift-enter. I think I might have accidentally right-clicked this button and ended my turn early. Which is fine. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I did actually finish it, but I don't think so. You come here, you're going to chop that, giving us some production, finishing another worker early. my, like, reverse optimization here is being pretty impressive. Go ahead and just start on the sewer. You don't need it now, but I don't want to get you started on a district yet. So you're just sitting there. You are going to build a outback station, giving an extra +1 production over here, and you'll gain +1 production from being adjacent to 2, so they're very good tiles. You're going to come off the coast of China with, if you're here, yeah, you'll be able to get in there. We're just going to have to make sure to supply vision, but we'll be able to get some good bombard. You need to gain sources over here. And over here, I'm going to have to move a little bit. There we go. Uncover some fog of war. There's still plenty of it. Actually, why don't you come there and then do that? Although that puts us within bombardment range of the city, because I'm playing too quick and not counting properly. So, go me. Go me. I thought that was 3 tiles away. Because, again, yeah, I just literally was not counting the tiles, so... move up to here, bombard there. And bombard there. Too bad none of my guys can shoot twice. Some of these didn't even shoot the first... Oh, there's my ironclad armada, which I could upgrade to a destroyer. Actually, how much does it cost me to do it? You know what? Let's go and do that now. Boom. I mean, the ironclad's doing fine, but the destroyer's going to be that much more impressive. And then, because I wasn't going to be taking the city this turn anyway. So, you could come down here at least and go and create the stone quarries. That's going to be fine. This digger, I think I was going to change my mind and send you over to be near China here, which we're probably going to take next. We can do a little bit more bombarding over here. And... okay. What? No, go away. That's not what I want to do at all. Do I want to go and attack him? I'm really worried about being counterattacked. Because my offense is slightly stronger than my defense here. Especially with this. I'm going to go ahead and drop some more bombard on that. It's not the most important thing, but at least it's a really low-risk operation. And the battleship armada can come to here. And drop some more bombards on that. It's actually quite a slow process there. We don't have the bonus to district damage with these guys. And you can see how much damage I took from that district. It's not the most, but it's still noticeable. If I fortify in position, actually, it will eventually go and beat me. So I probably do want to pull back with this guy. And just wait. It's not time for us to take Kyoto anyway. We're going to take Sendai first. And then we're close enough with this digger that... Oof, that is slow. We're close enough with this digger that we're going to be able to move in, I think, in one turn. Yeah, one turn we can attack the city, so that's going to be fine. So... I like... Oh, man, there's such good stuff here. There's really good stuff. No wariness from combat in your territory, that I don't care about. Production for support units, I don't care about that. Collectivization is really good, and all of our trade routes are internal. So I think I'm going to trash third alternative and put in collectivization. And the other thing I was going to do is put in public works. So I guess we're going to lose more gold via trashing triangular trade. Put in public works for now. That hurts a lot. You know what? Maybe we can make do without the turbo builders. I don't know. I feel like I really want to keep triangular trade. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. We've got 18 trade routes times 4 gold is amount of money, and that's a lot. Okay, let's do this then. The gold, the food from trade routes. Good. We could probably get rid of Grand Army. What we want to do is we're going to want to change... Actually, maybe we should have just changed to communists. Maybe we'll do that next time we get a chance. Communist doesn't have the bonus to attacking. It does have a bonus to defense, and right now the bonus to attacking is probably better. I guess we got the boost to... you know what? Here, we'll uncover suffrage. We'll get all the government types. It's fine. Can't bombard that, which is okay. You can go and shoot that. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and ignore this, since we do have the range. We have the vision over Kyoto. The trick will be... Oh, this in the Opera House. So if I move to here, I'll be within 3 tiles of Kyoto, but I won't be getting bombarded by that. So it's going to be slow, but we will whittle it down. That is a submarine armada. I don't know how scared of that I should be. I don't think it can kill me in one go, but I am a little scared. Trade route over there. You're going to come over here, and you may as... building an outback station doesn't really help us that much. Because it's not going to get the adjacency bonus in any way whatsoever. But, I mean, it's still better than a farm. So I guess I'll do that. Sure. My last charge, I could also have gone and do the fish. Now, this fish is out of range of my city, so no one's actually going to work it. This could have been a district, which I think is part of the idea a long time ago while we were waiting for the borders to expand there, but we'll deal with it when we get there. This is certainly going to be an outback station because it's adjacent to a cattle, so it turns into a nice high food production tile. I could just tank up here and maybe get some XP out of this. It's not going to kill me in one turn if I do fortify. Because I'll heal. I mean, it wouldn't kill me in one turn anyway, but this way I'll heal and get a defensive boost, so that's quite good. I'm just going to leave the Digger Army where it is, although I could do this and then move out. Although if I do this, I'm going to get bombarded from 2 different sources, and that's probably going to be too scary. So yeah, this unit was the one that was too close. I could go and heal it with a promotion. That's my Destroyer Armada. Let's go and see if we even need to do that first. Okay, if Sendai had gotten lower, I would have been very tempted to just take the Bombard this turn to get it to within kill range. But it's possible that even with a Bombard, the Destroyer won't be able to take it. Yeah, almost certainly not. So we'll go ahead and take the promotion. We can get more combat strength versus district defenses, plus heal ourselves up, so that's going to be quite helpful. Since you can't take the city this turn, although if I do this, I probably won't be in range to take it next turn. Now, I'll leave the Destroyer Armada where it is. It sucks, it would have been really nice to plunder, but oh well. I guess I may as well move you here. That's okay. And you're just going to chill. And yeah, we're going to get a digger to stand on the Petra. Although that digger might get destroyed by things. So, who shot where? That's a bombard. I don't think the submarine actually took a shot at my ship, which seems odd. Might have just moved away for cover. Am I going to be able to see this ship on my turn or not, is the question. And even if I do, am I going to want to shoot at it or start more bombards in Kyoto? No, I think I got to shoot at this thing, right? Yeah. So yeah, I think the right thing to do is actually to move back over here and take a couple of shots at the submarine. Oh, okay. It's not letting me shoot at it, probably because I don't technically have vision. But it's still showing it to me, which is a bit of a goop. There we go. Now I do technically have vision. How does it survive? I don't know. Also, it's interesting that Taiwan can't shoot the submarine. Huh. That's very interesting. I don't know why that is. But it is what it is. Amenities suck, that's even without war awareness. Do we have any entertainment districts over here? Oh, you can't build one. You have 13. You've got that many things going on. You're actually 6 turns away from growing, which is quite nice. And you're not housing capped. Do I just want to build a sewer over here? The city's growth's pretty good, actually. It probably will need it at some point. Tell you what, let's go ahead and do that. Tokyo, you're going to repair some more stuff. That's going to be fine. You're going to do nothing. Well, this guy is going to go and improve the crab. Oh, which means, actually, there's something for you to do over there. Good. This digger's just going to fortify up here, I guess, for now. You're going to wait there. This other digger... Now, that's going to be some harsh bombard. Actually, I think I'm going to move you back and then fortify you up. This digger might just stay here as an extra backup. I'm going to put it next to this unit, so at least I'll see them both when the war starts. And that's going to be a slightly higher chance that I won't forget to use them. Only slightly, but technically. So you're still fine right now. So yeah, I think I'm just going to keep fortifying you up. You are going to get some soft XP along the way, so that's not too bad. Again, I'm worried about jumping out of here with this digger and getting double bombarded, because that would be bad. Alright. Okay, you've got a promotion pending, so I'll see if I don't need to use you, because it would be really nice to actually finish that promotion. Is that any chance we can take it as is? Not quite. So one more bombard. Like that. There we go. Take Sendai. Bam. Sure, we'll keep the city. And repair. And so you are going to move closer to Kyoto. Say there. And then use your promotion to get Rolling Barrage. And you got Rolling Barrage last time. You can't actually reach. We can move you to here. Lots of wonders. Guess we'll bombard that guy. Lots of wonders to be had here. So nothing to do over here. You guys are chilling. Alright, good. And yeah, what we'll almost certainly do is just quickly declare war on China. And honestly, with no fortifications around, we should be able to bombard the city to 0 in one turn. In fact, I will actually move the digger to here. I'll just make sure we don't declare... Well, yeah, I'll make sure we don't declare until we've got all our battleships there. We should be able to just burn it down in one go. You've got the farm here, so we may as well go for more farm adjacency bonuses. There we go. Keep Washington growing. He got destroyed. Oh, he got attacked by an army first. That actually does suck. Like, losing armies is... That's a big investment we put in there. And that's me being very greedy. And like, I'll just sit here and just soak some more XP from the encampment bombardment. But the mechanized infantry hitting us sucks. Because you gotta remember, we are a replacement for infantry, not mechanized. Mechanized infantry base is 85. We're base 72. And we're both armies, so... If we were communists, we might have been able to survive that because of the defensive boost. But we're not, so we didn't. You're almost at your housing cap. Let's get started on the sewers here, Vienna. It's going to be fine. Boston, yeah, lots of internal food. I guess this would get us more food, although slightly less production. Let's go to Tokyo. We don't have a trading post there, so it'll build one, so that's going to be nice. You've got to sit tight. You're going to sit there. We got the sub last time, right? Yes, we did. So, we may as well... Actually, I think we've got to take this guy out. Or at least damage him as much as possible this turn. So he's got fewer options to cause trouble going forward. And with that same reasoning, although if I move over here, I'll be within range of the encampment, so I don't want that. I'll move here, which is as close as I can get without being shot by anything. I'll go ahead and finish that. Well, bombardment arrow is a little crooked, which is interesting. You don't have the bonus range either, so again, if I moved here, I'd be in some trouble. So if I go here, I can start shooting Kyoto, which is good, but I'll just go ahead and take out one of these goobers. You can rest for a turn, Mr. Destroyer. And my Battleship Armada with range 4. You're going to come over here. You also have range 4, but you're not going to actually be able to do anything this turn, but that's okay. Next turn, we finish off Japan completely. Right, you're going to stay parked over there. Mr. Builder here, you've got some fish, I think. Although, there's no point in improving the fish, because it's out of range of the city. So, I'll move you up over there, which is actually going to be a good tile for us to do things in. Same kind of... Oh, you've got to get that repaired. Things are being plundered on the coast. Hello. Oh, you're just announcing me some more. I was sure he was about to declare war. Alright. Russia. Don't worry, Russia. We're coming for you. We heard you exist, and we'll have to do something about that at some point. I'm betting that's Kyoto getting Rebellion from having extraordinary war wariness. That's going to be kind of annoying for me, although Katamatsu's got the 95 defensive strength here, so that's not bad. Alright, you are going to move to here. I'm going to do that first because then I can move the Destroyer Armada. Oh, it actually has more turns. But we can't take Kyoto. Oh, you can't actually hit Kyoto. Never mind. Let me get back to you then. You're going to shoot that. We don't actually have to kill this unit off if we take Kyoto. But I don't think we're going to do it this turn. Trying to figure out like what the best use of all my time is. I think I am going to go and plunder this for money. And then... Oh, that does end our turn, so we can't use a promotion, which is too bad. I'll go ahead and use the promotion over here for the bombardment. And then from here, yeah, we're just going to bombard the city itself. Because we've got this digger in position to go and take the city. And my Destroyer Armada. So, what are we going to do with the Destroyer Armada? Maybe I will... Well, I'm not going to send it all the way to Washington. Where the hell's Washington? Oh, I'm happy I panned over. Because it's down here. That's quite far. Because I was going to say we could take care of that Armada, but... No, the distance is prohibitive. You could actually just forward. Well, it's fine. I'll get you next turn. So, I guess we're going to move back in position to maybe threaten Poland. Because that should be pretty easy to do. Okay. You're going to... I guess because there's no adjacency bonuses and things, and this is not a hill. So, I will just build a lumber mill on top of that. It's going to be okay. Digger's going to sit where he is. This Treader, I can't do anything. Okay. So he just healed up, but that's fine. That mechanized infantry is not going to be a threat. We just bombard Kyoto down to nothing and then move the digger in there. And that's going to be okay. Are we still pleased winning? Yeah, so I'm not going to change my tech now, but I want to make sure... I probably will need to upgrade my diggers to mechanized infantry. And so they're not getting a ton of use. So nuclear fission into lasers right for the missile cruisers, which actually will be quite good. And no, finish this, and then I'll shift-click over there. The only way to boost these guys is with great scientists or spies. There's no great scientists left. We do have some spies out, so who knows. We can actually build some more. Sure. Still no war wariness at home. That's good to see. Do we want to build a campus or anything over here? That spot actually probably wouldn't be too bad, honestly. You know what? Well, what do we need more tech for? Nothing. And by the time it gets built up, the game will be over. So, never mind. Let's let's build some more digger armies. Sure. Actually, that I think is very reasonable. So you're going to wait there. I'm just leaving you unfortified to remind me that I want to use you at some point. But the diggers could get fortified since we're there. You're going to come over here and repair that. So that's my battleship, which can be promoted. I think it's worth going ahead and doing that. Oh, you've got your full rolling barrage and everything. You know what, then? Never mind. You don't have the range, which means the only safe spots that we can hit this city from are currently in use. Right? 1 and 2. Those are the only places within range 3 that we can hit the city without being hit by the encampment. So, you know what you're going to do is you're going to position yourself over here. Here, I'll keep one short, give you a promotion, which, supply fleet, probably. There we go. So same thing with this battleship armada. Since it doesn't have the range boost, we're just going to move it towards the Chinese border, because it can reach and help out there. Bombard, 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 bombard. And shoot some more. And you over here, yeah, you're not being threatened, so you're going to go and do that. Excellent. Stay there. Walls are halfway down. So another spy over here, which I guess we'll send to Cairo, because it doesn't take very long to get there. And that's the one that I think just got killed. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't think you can send more than one spy in a city, so probably. You would like peace. No, I got to take your capital, buddy. I'm sorry. It is going to sadden me greatly that I'm not going to be able to take all your money. Oh, I think someone stole something from me. Advanced ballistics. Still, I don't think that concerns me much. It'd be really nice if this barbarian suicided himself on the city. Because then the city would be weakened, and there'd be a less barbarian for me to worry about. We got a boost towards Cold War.
If you go on with this nuclear arms
by finishing nuclear fission. So we'll have to start the Manhattan Project at some point. You're going to sit there. And yet you guys, you're going to go over there. Okay. So again, I'm not worried about anything that's over here. Shoot. 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 And shoot. And what do we have left? Still too much, yes? Yes, yes, major defeat. So you just stay there in the fort. Although I'm happy that I've got it. Literally the only thing you can shoot is a barbarian. So I guess we're going to do that. Here, Japan, we're doing you a favor. So you're going to chill. You're going to chill. You're going to chill. And we're going to go to the next turn. Lasers! Pew pew! Missile cruisers will make our bombard a lot faster. So I'm going to keep you in the fringe of our territory and just tell you to go to sleep for now. Because then you'll heal, and then you're close enough. I did not... Oh, that's the submarine I failed to kill the other time. Hockey dokie. Well, we're going to finish you off this time. That's right, I forgot about that. I completely forgot that that submarine existed. Because it did a good job and went in hiding. Please wait, please wait, please wait. So this destroyer, bam, does its job. Destroyers are meant to do that. Well, I mean, that's not the original necessarily goal of destroyers, but we're going to faith by that. But that is definitely the role they got known for, right? Destroyers dropping depth charges, looking for submarines. I think because destroyers were natural convoy escorts, and that was generally where that kind of battle started happening, right? Villic, you are housing cap. Let's just start on the sewer. You might not even finish it before the game's over. I'm not sure. 46 turns is a fairly long time, but we do have a fair amount of work still left to do. J-Dong, do we want more destroyers? No, we're good on destroyers. Do we want more... we're good on battleships. Are we good on destroyers? We only have the one. I don't know if we need another. I mean, maybe if something happens, we might want a backup destroyer. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to build a backup destroyer in case something happens to the first one, because there's still some coastal cities we might want. I think all the capitals are inland at this point, but we might still have to do some coast damage. You're close to your housing cap. Just build the sewer. It's fine. And you are going to repair this tile. And you're going to chill. And you are going to... Whoops. No, not in the city. You're going to bombard him. You are going to also bombard him, so you can't plunder my stuff. Excellent. And I believe that will be the end of Japan. Actually, I should bombard with the guys who could take XP. So you're going to move in here, take the city, and finish off Japan. Where I shouldn't get the option to keep it because It's a capital, so I think we have to. Please end this dishonor to my family and to my people. Oh, I'm sorry, Japan. Not really. And we captured a unit. Oh, we got a builder with 1 charge. So yes, we have to keep the city. It still prompts us for some reason. But there we have it. Go ahead and start the repairs. Again, I can't queue those up. There's a lot of stuff to repair. Oh, we got a military policy from one of his buildings. At this point, I think we are really, really going to go ahead and change our government. Because we don't need this many military policy slots. Do we have any upgrades coming? Well, actually, sorta, kinda. When's lasers coming in? 7 turns. Although suffrage is in 1 turn, we'll probably do a government change up at that point. I don't know if we'll go communist or what. What kind of slots do you get in democracy? I guess we'll see in a second. It's fine. All right, Battleship Armada. We are going to be taking China. First of all, let me do a quick little run through of my cities here. I'm going to be looking at the war awareness over here as I cycle through. Just curious to see if anyone's got any. Because, I mean, almost certainly, like, there's some invisible internal counter for when this starts to become an issue. So there's, like, some progress towards it right now. But I don't think any of our cities have it. So I think I could go straight into the war against China. And the question I have is, do I need more help bombarding them? Now, these guys, I can still act with them this turn. I'm wondering at the road here if I might be able to just make the move into him in one go. Declare war. I don't care what war it is. Oh yeah, I gotta move in for vision. Okay, you do have the ability to move in this turn. This is good. Although you also have, very importantly, the ability to move back if we don't actually exterminate the city in one go, which apparently is the case. So we're going to have to wiggle back and forth with this unit for some vision. So I'm going to do that now. So, do I move more battleships over here? No, this city's going to fall eventually with these 3. That's going to be fine. So my battleships will actually just move up and be ready to take Poland. This does have the range 4, so moving there. Range 4 as well, so I don't know, there. This digger... And there's a Chinese trader in our city, so we'll go and plunder that. Trade route from here. I think we've got one going to... We've got one going to Tokyo to build that station. So Kyoto, which actually has more food, seems good. Then we'll get another trade station there. It's a pretty good, productive little tile there, too. This builder... We could build something in this tundra. I'm not sure there's much point in doing that. Is it a hill? It is. Okay, you know what? Mining that's pretty good. And with that, that appears to be the end of our turn. So we are going to work on taking China's final city, the capital that we didn't take last time. Because I said at the time, oh, we'll be able to take it at our leisure. By the way, someone did point... Okay, it's not working here. There you go. Pointed out that there are these arrows to more quickly cycle through these. Which is kind of awesome. Although there still needs maybe a way then to get rid of all these pop-ups in bulk instead of having to right-click a million times. And again, not having it be particularly responsive. I don't know what's going on there. Like, I can't actually dismiss all of these messages. So next episode, yes, we'll take China. Then I think we'll restart a war against Poland, which should be a pretty easy little wipe. Stockholm, are you my vassal? Excellent. You got enough defensive strength that you're going to be fine. You might cause them a little bit of chaos just by your existence, so that's going to be okay. We've just got to take the capital, which actually probably means that Radom will remain uncaptured by us, because it's in a very inconvenient location. Poznan, at least we can take it with our destroyer. We will have to move a digger over here to actually take Krakow. I'm trying to see if there's like an ideal angle. Probably we'll just land it on the shore and then move in next turn. It'll depend on how many land units are around there. Although we can plunk away at those with ships as well. So to actually taking Krakow we'll have to be a little bit cautious to make sure we don't accidentally lose our digger along the way. But other than that, it'll still be relatively easy. And Poznan will be easiest yet. So we'll do that first, do this, and then we'll have to peace out at that point. But at least any money that Poland's got saved up, we'll be able to take from them. And if they happen to have another city anywhere else, although I don't think that they do, we'll be able to just, we'll probably be able to take it from them at that point, although I don't even know if we'll care about that. There's more uranium over there. We could settle over here for more uranium, but we do have some. That's right. You know what I need to do? Innsbruck is over here. Oh, there's some over there, and actually a good spot for a city there. I don't know if we need 2 uranium for things, but we might want to buy a builder. It's quite a lot of money, but I don't think we need the money for anything else right now. Oh, you know what? We do need to save up our money so that I can upgrade my battleships to missile cruisers and dramatically increase our firing output. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I gotta put a cut in here. Thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you guys next time.